This video is supported by TBC Live. Check out the TBC Live on the App Store or the Google Play Store. It's an app to enjoy NRL with friends while the game is going. You comment what's going to happen next, and you thumbs up and thumbs down if you disagree or agree with people. There's great rewards to win every week, and your favourite content creators, including me, are on the app. So check out TBC Live today. Well, some big breaking news at Parramatta. It is yet to be completely official, but I think it's time to make this video because there are a lot of different media outlets speaking about it, and I want to speak about my thoughts on Parramatta's new buy for 2025. So guys, yes, this is pretty crazy considering I made a video 3 months ago or 4 months ago maybe now. I think it was more 3 months ago. I basically predicted who I think is going to win every grand final for the next decade. And if you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. But here is just one little snippet from that video. Here, Hoodoo going on that 40 year, the Panthers hosting the Eels. And I think Parramatta win it here. I think 2026 will be the year of the Eel. I think they've been building towards it for a number of years. This is where you need to suspend disbelief. But look, I'm going to say Zach Lomax is there as the fullback of Parramatta. Griffin Neame from the Cowboys acquired after Junior Paulo leaves the club. Now, obviously, as our captain, Clint Gutherson is a massive part of the club. But in this video, as you saw there, I said that Parramatta will win the 2026 grand final with Zach Lomax as a Parramatta Eel. And it's now come out that Zach Lomax, it's been rumoured for a month or so now. The rumours started. I knew he was unhappy at the Dragons with the club. I knew Roosters were looking at him. I think Manly were looking at him as well, a few different clubs. But I believe that we were able to get him. And I thought, you know what, it's going to be tough, but I think if he can get out of the Dragons, he'll take that pay cut. And that's exactly what's happened. Now, he will be earning $200,000 less than the current contract that he is on with the St. George Illawarra Dragons, which is $850,000 there. Obviously playing on the wing at the moment, but signed as a centre. Whereas this Parramatta contract, which would take 2025 through to 2029, which I think is a great deal, that 4-year period, especially if we do end up entering a rebuild based on, this season and what happens revolving Brad Arthur, what happens around Moses' injury in the games without him, which is going to be, a tough run. But yeah, he signed on a 4-year deal. We're waiting for the official announcement from the club, but I'm just seeing this everywhere now. And at first I saw it, I thought I'll hold off before I make a video. But speaking more about it, I think whether it be wing, fullback or centre, Zach has a lot to offer. I still think he has a lot to work on in his game, but I think he has a great football game and he comes up with very sparky, creative plays at key moments in the match. So yeah, he's been involved in the Dragons for many years now. I think he started with the Dragons all the way back in 2018. The other thing, the upside as well, is the goal kicking. Mitchell Moses is a great goal kicker, but whether he's out or in, Zach Lomax and him could be having a fight over the goal kicking because Zach's a great goal kicker. I remember about 2 years ago or 3 years ago, he had that record of like 18 or 20 in a row, some crazy records. So the goal kicking factor, which Parramatta sometimes struggles in that department, is really good. But yeah, as I mentioned, there's a few different positions that he could come into the club. He could probably come in as the left centre, say Morgan Harper, Bailey Simonson kind of out if they do go in that Sevo direction, or Simonson on the wing, Lomax on the centre. I don't think they're going to shift Will from right centre. I know Zach will probably want him there, but I think Penasini has deserved that spot unless his form is absolutely atrocious for the rest of the season, which he's had a great start to the year in a bit of a struggling side. So yeah, I'm really happy that Zach is coming to the club. Obviously wish it was sooner, but I understand everything involved, and Shane Flanagan has done really well to keep him in a mindset at the Dragons, considering his mind is looking elsewhere, and Parramatta probably still could have a player offer to try and swap with him, but I don't think that's going to happen now that this has more come out as official. I think that Zach Lomax will join the Parramatta Eel on that 4-year deal and debut in round 1 or in the trial for Parramatta next season. So Zach Lomax, a Parramatta Eel, what do you guys think in the comments? I want to make a separate video about rebuilding the Parramatta Eel, especially if we did lose that game today against the Cowboys. It's just going to make it even tougher. But, you know, there's a lot of players coming off contract at the end of 2024. There's a lot of players who have already said they want to take over that November 1 deadline. And Parramatta may just have a bit of money to spend based off what happens at the end of the year. The funny thing is, if Brad Arthur time as coach does come to an end, there probably is some get-out clauses in some players' contract. So you could see some players depart based on that as well. But guys, looking forward to the game today. It is game day. I'm heading down to Parramatta right now. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Zach Lomax, $800,000 at the $850,000 at the Dragons, $650,000 with the Parramatta Eel. Do you think it's a good deal? Do you think he should have kept his time with the Dragons? Do you think he's taken the right choice and he's gone to the right team here? And yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and go Para.